In the wintertime, when everyone's getting sick, the kids are feeling under the weather, you need something that's easy to go down, like this Asian chicken soup. It's incredibly medicinal with all kinds of flavors and ingredients that in Chinese medicine will cure even the worst cold. So to start, I'm gonna put a big pot like this over high heat, and I'm gonna pour in 2 containers of chicken stock. I like to use low sodium chicken stock or chicken broth. And especially the low sodium, because if I'm gonna use salt, I wanna determine how much salt I'm gonna be using in a recipe. Okay, it's about 32 ounces each, so 64 total. Okay, and into that, I'm gonna bring to a boil 2 large chicken breasts, these big, beautiful chicken breasts. And I like to use white meat chicken for this, but you could also use dark meat if you prefer. And then I'm gonna add in fresh ginger. Peel the ginger. There's a Weelicious video to show you how to peel ginger and chop it up. I've already got a few pieces. Cut them into coin shapes because they're easy to pull out if you want, although my son likes to pull them out and suck on them and eat them, which is incredible for him. But as my daughter would say, it's spicy. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cover this pot, bring it to a boil, reduce it to a simmer as soon as it comes to a boil, and cook the chicken breasts for about 20 minutes or until they're cooked through. So the chicken's been cooking for about 20 minutes. Oh man, woo, that is some aroma. It's delicious. Got the chicken breasts that I'm gonna pull out right now. You just want them barely cooked. You don't want them to be dried out at all. And that's what this chicken broth does. It just keeps it nice and moist. Now, my kids really like the ginger. They like to eat it. But if you want, you can just fish these little pieces out, discard them. But for me, I'm gonna leave them in because they like the flavor, and especially when they're not feeling good, they like to just chew on them. To this, I'm gonna add some carrots, just carrot coins as I call them, just cut into little circles. And then I'm gonna add some celery, chopped celery. And I'm gonna add some shiitake mushrooms, incredibly medicinal. And then to even add a little bit more, you know how I talked at the beginning about like low sodium soy sauce or low sodium chicken broth? I like to add my own salt. So I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of soy sauce because it's gonna just give it a deeper umami flavor. And then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. It seems like a lot of salt, but this is a lot of soup, and it really does. I've made this so many times. It needs that salt to just to infuse all of the different flavors. So I'm gonna cover this back up just to raise the heat again just a little bit to let that celery and the carrots cook. And then over here, what I'm gonna do is start taking the chicken breast apart and just shredding it into little pieces. It's really easy to do with 2 forks, especially when the chicken is still warm, so that you just get it in these nice little bite-sized pieces like this. And then you're just gonna add it back to the soup. Not sure that all the chicken's gonna make it in here because half of it's ending up in my mouth. And now that the carrots and celery have been cooking for about 3 minutes, and I know that because it took me about 3 minutes to shred all of the chicken, I'm gonna dump that gorgeous chicken right back into the pot. And then I'm gonna put some scallions in there. Adds really yummy kind of onion flavor. And that's it. That is just your big, big pot of Asian chicken soup. You can freeze it just to make sure that on those times where someone's really sick and you wanna be a good mommy, you can take care of them. Or a good friend, or just a good person. Give your friends Asian chicken soup. For more fast, fresh, and easy recipes like this and more, check out weelicious.com. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments below. I wanna know how you enjoyed the Asian chicken soup.